one boat, one mother, one son. And then, only the son came back. 8 days in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. No food, no water, no mother. When a cargo ship found him, he was floating calmly on a life raft. No crying, no shock, just silence. His name was Nathan Carman. He was 22 years old. And from that very first moment, the police saw something in his eyes. Nathan Carman grew up in a wealthy family. His grandfather, John Chocolos, was a major real estate developer. He had built an empire. His estate? Nearly $42 million. He had 4 daughters. One of them was Linda, Nathan's mother. Nathan was an only child, quiet, isolated, diagnosed with autism since childhood. A boy the world never stopped to understand. He had dropped out of school. He didn't work. He stayed home. But on the surface, everything seemed normal. Until December 2013. It was night. The grandfather's house, Windsor, Connecticut. John Chocolos, an 87-year-old man, was asleep in his bed. 2 bullets to the head. Instant. When the housekeeper arrived in the morning, it was already too late. The police came. They investigated. And very quickly, one name came up. Nathan. Where was Nathan that night? He said he had gone fishing with his mother since early that morning. Linda confirmed it. She said her son could never do such a thing. The case was closed. Nathan was never charged. But the police never forgot. And the inheritance? After John's death, Linda's share of the estate, around $7 million, would go directly to Nathan. Linda just had to die first. September 2016. Nathan was out of money. His bank account was draining, and his patience had run out. He arranged a fishing trip. He invited his mother. His boat, a 31-foot aluminum vessel named the Chicken Pox. But a few days before the trip, Nathan went to the boat. At the marina, in plain sight. A witness had seen him drilling holes into the hull of the boat. And the trim tabs, the parts that keep a boat balanced, had been removed from the vessel. The boat was ready to sink. It just needed the right moment. And one more thing. The day Nathan and Linda set out, Nathan's fishing bait was left behind in his truck. Someone who plans to go fishing doesn't leave their bait behind. You didn't come this far to stop here. Subscribe and go deeper with Obscura Mind. September 18th, 2016. Nathan and Linda departed from a Rhode Island marina. The water was calm. The weather was clear. Mother and son, side by side. And then, the boat began filling with water. Nathan later told the Coast Guard, "The water came in so fast. I called out for her. I never saw her again." Nathan made it to the life raft. His mother? Vanished. No body, no trace, no boat. Just Nathan, floating on that small raft, calm and silent, for 8 days in the middle of the ocean. 8 days. Some people break within a single day from fear and grief. Nathan lasted 8 days and never broke. A German cargo ship found him, 100 miles off the coast of Massachusetts. The Coast Guard came. The police came, and the questions began. Why did the boat sink so fast? Why were there holes in the hull? Why were the trim tabs removed? Why was your bait still in the truck, Nathan? Nathan said, It was an accident. He said, "I have autism. The way I talk is different." His attorney said, Nathan's unusual behavior during questioning was not a sign of guilt. It was a sign of autism.
I remember being in the water and seeing the roof of the wheelhouse sliding away. Like, that's what happened.
But the experts said this boat had been deliberately tampered with. Linda's family sued. The insurance company sued. And Nathan? He went home. He was free. Years passed. The case stayed alive. Until May 2022, a federal court arrested Nathan. 8 charges. First-degree murder on the high seas. Insurance fraud. Inheritance fraud. The indictment said Nathan first killed his grandfather to free the money, then killed his mother to collect it. All of it for $7 million. Nathan said, "I am not guilty." The trial was set for October 2023, but the trial never began. June 15, 2023, Nathan Carman, 29 years old, was found dead in his solitary cell at Keene, New Hampshire jail. He was gone. The case was closed. The charges were dropped. His attorney said, last night he still had spirit. He said he was ready for trial. This is a tragedy. His mother has still never been found. His grandfather still has no convicted killer. And that $7 million? Still tangled in the hands of the law. His aunts are fighting to prove Nathan never deserved to inherit a single cent. Think about this story. A boy who maybe from childhood saw the world through a different mind. A boy the world never stopped to understand. Or a cold-blooded killer hiding behind a medical diagnosis, who killed his grandfather, killed his mother, and in the end, never faced justice. The truth? The truth left with Linda Carman. That day, in those cold waters, forever. No body was found. No boat was found. And now, there is no defendant left. Only one question remains, a question that will never be answered. In that final moment on the boat, did Linda look at her son? Some darkness doesn't stay locked in prisons, doesn't stay buried in court files. It stays in the sea, silent, cold, forever.
Hey, Nathan James, I love you too much.
Reality is never the full story. Obscura.